Welcome to another episode of How to Sell Your Coaching with your host, the Coach's Coach, Wayne Sutton. We invite you to listen, enjoy, and implement these proven methods in your business today.
Hey guys, Wayne Sutton here, howtosellyourcoaching.com, howtosellyourcoaching.com. We're going to talk today about the 5 E's, or actually the first E of content. So we're going to talk about content. We're creating content that we can, give out through social media. We can put it on YouTube, Facebook, etc. We're going to talk about different mediums, different way of reaching people. Also content in a post that can be then converted to a Facebook ad. And we'll talk about that later. When you're actually inside of our Wealthy Coach program, we're going to build out posts for you. We're going to build out ads for you based on those posts, and then show you how to actually basically buy back money. What do you mean by buy back money? It means if you were to put in $1,000 in advertising, can you bring in $3,000, $5,000, $8,000, $10,000 in coaching sales? That's called buying back money. But until then, let's talk about just getting engaging content out, even organically. Because one of the greatest ways to run an ad is to do something in content first that is free and see what kind of response you get. Okay, so let's talk about this. I'm going to talk about, actually going to go, those who know who Gary Vaynerchuk is, Gary V. We're going to talk about some of the concepts of content that he talks about. Number one, provide value to the consumer without a sales pitch. Number two, create content in an appropriate format for the platform. Whether it's Twitter, Snapchat, whatever you're doing, make sure the content's appropriate. Don't force one to sit through an ad to consume it. We'll talk about that later. Post consistently to build brand visibility and reliability. We're going to talk about how to retarget. So if somebody sees you once, they see you 100 times, literally 1,000 times, whatever it takes. And do what you excel at. If you write well, create a blog. If you like video, do that. That's why I'm doing podcasts. I like doing podcasts. I like doing video. I do write books, but I don't like to write an article. I don't write a blog. I don't enjoy it the way I used to do it. Now I just assume do a podcast or a video. But it brings me clients. Do what you feel comfortable doing. Make sense? Spend time where your clients are. Engage proactively and reactively. And you put out content and you react to content. Both. Forget about what you think matters and start making what the consumer cares about. What does the consumer care about? That's what are they looking for? Where are they willing to pull out their credit card and say, here, I want to hire you for this? That's where you got to start focusing. Read comments, start listening to feedback, and execute based on those insights. Are you with me? So if you missed all of those, rewind, go back. There was actually 9 different points there. Now, I'm going to take just a few minutes today. We're going to talk about education. Education is really important. One of my mentors actually taught me this more than anybody I've ever seen in her messaging. What she does is educate, educate, educate. At the same time, she makes it very clear, if you're going to work with me, there's a premium. If you're going to work with me, then I'm going to charge you. And it's going to be a premium fee, but here's the results you're going to get. Make sense? But education is where she starts. You want to become the resource. You want to build credibility and authority in your niche topic. That's why I love talking about coaching. That's why I love talking about marketing. I love talking about helping people become better coaches, transform the world, and get wealthy doing it. That's my topic. So I do these podcasts to educate. When you hear this, when you see this, then suddenly you're like, wow, I want to work with Wayne. And that's how we build our business. At the same time, we're giving educational content. So when you share your expertise for free, you show your audience that you are the master of your craft. Teach before you reach. Teach before you reach. Now, I've also said, so let me play the devil's advocate on this. I've also said sell before marketing. You should sell before you market. However, if you've got an offer out there, I promise you'll have more people that don't buy than do. Okay, who you are, what your offer is. More people will not buy than will. So when the people say a no, you put a message out in front of 1,000 people, 100 people buy it, 900 say no, or 500 people buy it, 500 say no. whatever your message is, it's the ones that you say no to that you want to start the educational process with. Make sense? So get the yes or no. This is my offer. This is what we do. Is this something for you or somebody you know? Yes, no. Okay, great. Now you begin to educate them. And don't get hung up because they said no, they'll never say yes. It's just making it easy for them to come on board. And if they don't come on board with an offer, then we're going to market to them. Educate them. Educate them. And there's never been such a great time to do this. With Facebook Lives, with Zoom, with all of these different courses, Udemy, different ones that you can get out and put content out. And you want to do this in a couple ways. Number one, a Facebook Live. I love Facebook Live because you can do them yourself. You can bring somebody else on board, and you're bringing more content. You can do Facebook posts. You can do LinkedIn. You can do YouTube videos. Build a YouTube channel. You can have a YouTube explainer playlist, which is really good. A playlist is really good because you can put your videos and other people's videos in there and have a playlist of videos around a certain topic. Podcast, either A, become a guest on podcast, or B, start your own podcast. There's Pinterest. I'm not a fan of Pinterest. My wife loves it. There's Instagram TV. You can do a video post. You can do a video series. There's so much you can do on those. My key point here, just website blogging. My key point is find something that you're comfortable doing and educate first. Educate first. What if you did a series? Let's just give you some ideas real quick. You're a coach. What if you're a relationship coach? Then you could have a series. How to make anyone fall in love with you. 18-part video series, 7-part video series, whatever it may be. And have people come on there and start giving them tips and tricks. 25 ways to win with people. How to make others feel like $1 million. See, these are some of the ideas that you could do a teaching series on. The 10 best management techniques to motivate your employees. If you're a leadership coach. Are you with me? So these are things that you can do. How to sell anyone anything using the power of the internet. Another series that you could teach. You want to educate on these. Educate. Now at the end you can, and throughout the teaching, you can say, hey, my private clients, or when people come on board to work with me. And at the end you can give a pitch. Hey, if you'd love to talk with one of my sales associates, if you'd like to speak with me to see if there's something I can help you with, then let me know. But you want to educate first. So my question for you is, how much education have you brought to the marketplace in the last 30, 60, or 90 days? And what are you going to do different in the next 30, 60, or 90 to make sure you're reaching the people you've been called to reach? Now, want to hop on a call with me? Want to hop on a call and see what I can do to help you? Callwithwayne.com. Callwithwayne.com. Let's do a business audit, 10, 15 minutes. Look at your coaching business, see what you're doing. I promise you at least one aha moment in that call. And there's no obligation. If we can work together, great. If it's not for you, that's okay too. 910-233-2511 if you want to call me. Or just jump over to Call with Wayne, callwithwayne.com, and get on my appointment. Make it a great day. Transform lives and get wealthy doing it.
Thanks again for listening, and be sure to pick up your free resources to help build your coaching or consulting practice at howtosellyourcoaching.com.